Kia ora. I'm going to show you the World is Yours scrapbooking kit that's a National Scrapbooking Month special for May only. So I got the full kit here and it comes with a stamp set, this gorgeous set of papers with lots of different uses of them, beautiful greens and some really peachy tones in there too, and quite a few neutrals. So it's a really multi-purpose kit. There's some great vellum papers and those nice sort of chipboard, cardboardy type colours with some white through them, plus they come with some matching cardstocks. In this main set you also get a cut above kit that goes with this collection, and so there's some pretty much pre-made pages there with some bits and pieces to stick on them. Just add your photos and page protectors as well. So the going places layout that's there I'm going to share in a later layout, but right now I'm just going to put together a quick single page using some of the pieces from the World is Yours collection. So just playing around, I've got a set of photos for some walks that I was able to do during my lunch break at school. We have, our school is right on the shores of a lake, and if you sort of wander around the lake a bit, you can go under a bridge and round beside a river and things like that. So it's very picturesque, quite a beautiful setting. Now I'm using our multi-purpose mat here because as I was sticking the two pieces together I was able to see what a full 12 by 12 would look like using those measurements around the edge. And so right now I'm just looking through as to what papers and things I can use to mat these photos. So I'm just trimming down some of the paper that I've already cut out some of the pieces for another page, and I am just working out what I'm going to do to mat these images to make them stand out a little bit from the background. So just adhering and sticking down these printed photos onto the page. Now these photos are ones that I got printed at Happy Moose, and they do quite a few different sizes, different materials, and so I was sort of experimenting and playing around with the options and what this could look like using those. So the square images that are there were from a bookmark print that I had done, and it was quite cool to be able to chop down, not bookmark, it's a photo strip, kind of like if you're in those photo booths things that it comes through. But I was able to use those and trim them down and arrange them in a way that I liked onto the square frame there that matches the other square frame that I had these printed on, and the colours are gorgeous, really true to life. I do enjoy using my Canon selfie for last minute prints and things, but just the colour representation on the images that I've got printed here from Happy Moose are fabulous, and I thoroughly recommend using them. So just looking at the different photo strips and the different bits and pieces, this cool stamp set that you can see there comes with it, and here's some sticker sheets that comes in the paper collection as well. So you can get the stamp set is New Zealand $30.50, the cardstock set is $18, and the product bundle using each of those is as well as the cut above kit that you saw earlier is $93.50. You can get the layout kit on its own for $34. You could get the paper packet for $34.50, and that has 16 12 by 12 sheets, so that's 2 each of 6 double-sided designs, 2 single-sided designs on vellum, and some craft paper as well as a 12 by 12 coordinating sticker sheet. So here I am using espresso to stamp some of the images from the stamp set onto the cardstock, and I'm just going to do some fussy cutting around some of these because I just sort of wanted to add a little bit of depth and texture to my page using these, and it does match some of the things that I fussy cut from one of the papers that are there as well that you'll see put onto layout. So I also decided that I wanted some of the stamped image just to add another dimension to it. So for the fussy cutting I've got the stamped shapes that I've cut around. I've also got the paper that I cut out from one of the pattern paper sheets, and I have also got the actual stamp straight onto the page. So that's sort of some different layers to give it a little bit of texture and depth in there. Just thinking through those prices again, you can get Sorry about that, just had a message come through and had to look at it. So yeah, you can get all these different pieces. There's also another part to this kit which I didn't get. It's a whole big, there was something else in it, but I can't remember what it was. There's also an album and some other bits and pieces that you can access with it that are available in the online store just for May. So looking at some of the papers and the stickers again and just tucking them in around to see what they look like before I actually stick them down. I am putting this processed video together at a scrapbook camp in Dunedin, so a big shout out to the ladies who were at the Dunedin scrap camp at Turahunga Christian camp over out Mosgiel Way last weekend. It was different for me to actually be setting up the video, and my camera did keep tilting forward, but I've cut out some of those bits, I hope. So I'm just sticking on some of the little gems just collected from different kits and from in my box of tricks, and popping these onto the page just to add some more dimension and just give it those finishing touches. Hey, thanks for watching. Sorry about the pauses during this video. Just wanted to get this up on my page for the start of National Scrapbooking Month. Just showing you some quick layouts of the cut above kits that I'll be sharing with you in another video. Thank you.